in pretty good shape. I think we're now week 58. Setting up for getting into the darkest dungeon here before too much longer. But a little bit of cash farming we still need to do. We need to pick up gear. For example, a recovery charm would be really nice to purchase. Take a look at the missions available to us. Giving it some reflection. It's a really good one, by the way, for darkness runs. But giving it some reflection, I'm not sure that I care about the bosses, honestly. If our goal is just to get through the darkest dungeon, which it is, then I don't know that I care about the level 5 bosses. They're certainly a challenge, and there's something that we could consider doing as a challenge, but I'm not sure it's worth it. Morning, Blue. Hey, Aqua. A little tired. I think we had to pick up where we left off yesterday. Hello, Mega Reggae. Let's go have a look at the diseases and quirks. We didn't do that last night, and generally I like to do that before I log off, but I was running out of time yesterday. That needs to be treated. Oh, I am treating him. I did treat 2 diseases, but I didn't think I got quirks. Quiet Mind is fine. Scattering Bad Gambler, fine. It's a disease that needs to go, but he can cure himself. God-fearing, bloodthirsty. Dacnomania, I don't know this one. That's with killing. Okay. Nervous needs to go, but I don't think I'm going to stress treat it. Oh, maybe I will. Okay. It's Mega Reggae. Okay. Hey, Tetrick. No, I'm not done with I'm not done with Civ Tetrick. Just taking a break. Enjoying the darkest dungeon. Not enjoying version 8. Waiting on version 9. Alright. We do have some stress that needs dealing with. So let's set that up. Okay. Doesn't matter. Is this worth $20? Yeah, I think it's worth $20. Well, I mean, so how do I put that in perspective? I mean, I don't know what your situation is. I don't know what you consider a valuable game. For me, a game that I get a serious amount of replayability out of is something I really enjoy. I like the atmosphere in this game. I like the artwork in this game. I actually enjoy the gameplay mechanics in this game, and I put almost over 250 hours into it now. So for me, that justifies $20 for sure. I am probably going to pick up a recovery charm. Can I make that cheaper? I cannot. Oh, it's already max cheapness. Okay. Alright. So, need to go in for some more cash. The ancestral items sell very well. The long missions are a good way to get to ancestral items, or a good way to get cash anyways. Wield is going to suck as a long one. We should do runes. Runes are the easiest of the remaining stuff out there. Level 5 long for an ancestral item sounds totally reasonable to me. The goal is still to finish up, well, unless we could do level 3. Do you have a level 3? It's the only level 3 here. We could do a level 3 Warren's mission. Not gonna get shit for cash, but we'll get these guys leveled. I do need my abomination leveled. I was thinking about the final bosses. Yeah, Tetrick, the goal is to get to the get there. BF Walker, have you checked recently? Because we now have that same playlist in the correct order as well, BF Walker. So if you just, on the front page, if you go, the Darkest Dungeon, there's the Darkest Dungeon list in chronological order, and then there's also a Darkest Dungeon list with the latest to the oldest. So there is now. So go. Oh, we can't do a level 3 anymore because we don't have 4 guys who can do a level 3. So if we did a level, okay, we could bring in the Abomination on the level 5 as a lower level guy. It's the IVF Walker. All right. So I'm starting to plan final dungeon setups. And I've kind of gotten about halfway through that. I think what I want to do for the second mission where you're, one of your guys is vulnerable to an attack and nobody else is, I think I want to bring a man-at-arms to guard. And I think for the final mission, I'm probably going to run, I only have 3 Vestals, which means I only have 3 missions where I can heal with Vestals, and I think they're by far the most reliable healer. So I'm very likely to beat, I think the final boss required the least amount of healing compared to the other bosses, so I'm probably going to run a occultist on that final room, which means really we just need to sort out the DPS across those missions. So I mean, if that means the last dungeon is going to be occultist and the second dungeon is going to be man-at-arms, we need to sort out the dungeons, the first and the third. I actually think the first was the hardest, but I don't know how that would change in NG+. So, all right. What are we doing for this battle? This is runes. Runes are a little bit stress heavy, but not insanely so. I could bring it's double camping. I could try a Crusader healing in the runes again. Bring an Abomination. Oh, I can't bring Crusader and Abomination. I'm going to bring the Abomination to level 1, which means no Crusader, actually. Also means no girl there. Well, I could bring... Oh, I can't bring the leper either. This is rapidly making a mockery of any group decisions I want to make, since I can't bring half the fucking characters with this. Well, I could bring Hellions. I don't really want to... Okay, let's look at level here. I'd really like to bring 5s if I could. And guard Eldritch Slayer. Editor's level 6 already? He is. If I brought the Arbalist. I'd like to bring the Man-at-Arms. It'd be pretty light on DPS though if I bring the Man-at-Arms and the guy is a stunner. What am I gonna fucking use as DPS here? And heal from the front. I can't heal from the front because I don't have a... It's gotta be a cultist then. Well, I could even kind of do a no healing group in the level 5. Sounds pretty bad. Currently I have no bleed cures, no blight cures. Run the other level 5 Hellion. Do I have another level 5 Hellion? I do. Run this. Doesn't seem all that strong to me. Slow range damage dealer. Pretty fast stunner. Pretty fast healer. And kind of a slower medium speed. Well, I think this is what we're going to try. So. Thank you, Aqua. Much appreciated, man. Doing so much great work. Thank you for that. And no problem, I understand. Hey, Bobo. Alright. So let's start by rarity. Let's set this up. We're going here for cash again, cash and levels. We're getting close to when I'd be happy to enter the darkest dungeon. Oops, not going to provision yet. Need to do training. So let's find out who needs it. Sharktooth needs it. I guess I'm not leveling Blind Fire since still nothing. Did you do stuns in here? I don't know if clearing stuns is worth it, honestly. An action to clear a stun is just switching who is actually stunned, right? So if before your healer was stunned, I guess sometimes Rallying Flare could be useful, but it just feels like a ability that has very little use. Same with Suppressing Fire. I mean, I don't know why it doesn't show you the various levels of your skills as you mouse over them. It's kind of annoying that it's locked, even the view of what the skills are. I don't know why it would be bothered with that. But I'm having a hard time caring about these other skills, which don't seem very good. So, I could level Sniper's Mark, but honestly, the only thing I care about when I level this is the accuracy. Even then, in this group, there's only one person who benefits from the Mark, so it's pretty unlikely that the Arbalist, who's the damage dealer, is going to want the Mark leveled up. Alright, that said, over here, the Occultist is going to want Stab. I'm going to bring Weakening Curse and Heal and Vulnerability Hex. Am I? Over Abyssal? I think the other two classes here. Oh, we have some pretty good damage projection into the back ranks. I'll bring them both. I'm not sure what I want to use yet out of those. And Solitaire. Okay. Going my cash disappearing at a disturbingly rapid rate here. So. Well, shot in the first turn is pretty quick. Pretty strong. Well, maybe Bobo, except the problem is that, I mean, as I said, I was explaining this yesterday on stream. In my opinion, every Darkless Dungeon fight is essentially a race, and it's a race to kill or disable as much of the scary targets as possible, so that you have the rest of the fight to recover. So I don't know. Is it really something that I want to be doing, like taking damage on a random target? Feels like no. I mean, getting to go again in the second round is pretty nice. Alright, what else? Kinda need cash if I'm gonna level their weapons right now. I don't think I have a lot of stuff I can sell. Really tempted to sell that. Kind of tempted to sell that. Tempted to sell the. You don't think it's totally random blind fire? I feel like the skill suggests it is. If it's not, I'm interested in hearing how it actually works. I don't have a lot to sell here. This is kind of bad because I don't actually have the cash to level up my guys. Alright, what do we have? Missing a weapon upgrade. Missing both upgrades. Missing both upgrades. It's actually a pretty big difference in cost with Weapon Tinker. It's interesting. Okay. Alright, we're going into Undead and Human land. The Undead are probably the worst, but the Occultists are pretty bad too. So I guess Human and Undead are probably equal level targets here. With that thought, let's go see what we want to set up. Accuracy. Oops. Accuracy damage, always a good thing. It's on guard. It's pretty nice. Do I want to go faster? I probably do, but on guard already puts this at a 12. I'll make it a 15. Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting idea, Bobo. I mean, I could even try it. I mean, I'm a little short in cash. Could probably sell one item. Definitely sell that. Want me to try blind fire again? I can give it another go. The fact it fucking hits corpses right now really makes me unpleased with that. Well, let's have a look at it. I mean, is that even true though? So, I mean, on guard is going to give me some of that speed. How much speed does blind fire give me? Is it more than 5 as it levels? Yeah, it is. Alright, we'll try it, Bobo. We'll give it a try. See how I feel about it. The rest of the stuff I'm still kind of using. Maybe we can sell something in a minute. Darkest Dungeon. Alright. So we're sorting out items. I haven't really played a lot of the level 5 Darkest, or not Darkest, Dark level 5 rune stuff. I'm not entirely sure what I need to be prioritizing on these other guys. Clearly damage is important, especially on their ranged damage dealers. And I really wouldn't mind. I mean, we could do something. I wonder, for example, is Quick Draw Charm good on an Arbalist? I mean, we could probably, between On Guard and the Quick Draw Charm, we could probably make her go first. If we wanted to, for all the rounds. First round, that would put us up to 9 speed, which isn't, this would put us up to 17 speed on the first round. And then we blind fire, and then we go first again the next round. It's not terrible. The healer. Actually, Cleansing Crystal is pretty good on him, and Map is pretty good on him. The Stunner, plus stun percentage, stun's pretty good. Could also try to do something for speed on him. Having a stun on the first round is pretty damn nice. Am I a ginger? Are you asking if I have red hair? Are you trying to articulate that? If that's the question, the answer is yes. That's another one. Like, God, I actually really like Quick Draw Charm. It feels like it opens up a lot of options. Now, whether or not these are good options, I'm not entirely sure. Running a second damage item here would be pretty nice. Yeah, we're gonna test out blind fire. Alright, somewhere I need to run. I don't have accuracy on here yet. Sun Ring on there might be reasonable for accuracy. Means he's not necessarily gonna be going first very often. I mean, speed 8's pretty good, but not perfect. Should I try? I mean, I have the accuracy and damage there. Really what I want is more damage. I mean, this seems like a pretty fucking good one. Although it's 20%, whatever. I could drop that and pick this up. Which means we're getting 2 crit at the cost of 15% damage. Doesn't sound like a very good deal. I mean, I guess we're betting on how ridiculous is the stress damage from having double stress. How valuable is 5% crit? Feels like 5% crit is pretty valuable. Alright, we're going to try this. This is potentially a little bit high stress. We're going to have to rely on crits to reduce our stress. Both those classes are pretty decent though for getting that. Let's try it, see how I feel about it. So, I guess we're not using the Quick Draw Charm though, which I really like. If I was a little bit more comfortable with the accuracy here. And what is the Abomination base accuracy? On the stun, 110. So we can stun anything up to 20 dodge without needing accuracy. I don't really care about damage here. We want to try Quick Draw here? Or just like straight up speed? Like that probably +3 permanent speed is a pretty damn fast. On 11 speed. Be nice to get our stuns off regularly. Let's try that. See how I feel about this. No Quick Draw on this. Quick Draw guarantees a first action though, which is really nice. I mean, I'm just paying for the speed here, essentially. I'm losing 10% damage for 3 speed. I could do it the other way around and pick this up instead. Means our stunner is going to be slower after every single, after every first round, which isn't necessarily terrible. I mean, it would be nice to stun before the damage is dealt, I guess. Let's try this. Alright, we can get screwed. I've never run this particular comp, or rather, if I run this comp, it's not by intention. And these items are feeling a little bit weird. I don't like double stress damage here. It's 20% stress damage and 20% stress damage here. They're going to have to make up for that by critting nonstop, and they can do that. They're very strong classes for crit. Well, the Arbalist is. And just the pure damage dealers are generally tend to run more crits anyways because they're spending all of their time attacking. So, did I do the champion bosses on normal? I did. You can definitely check it out on my YouTube. I have the videos of doing all of the champion bosses on normal. So, if you're asking about Civ, I've answered that like 4 times since I've logged on today, which has been 20 minutes. So if you're just logging on and asking the same question as everybody else, I'm not done with Civ, but I don't really like the state of the balance right now in version 8. So I'm kind of interested in version 9. We want... Oh, I'm out of fucking cash. Look at that. It went so quick. Alright, we don't have torches yet. We need to sell one more item for torches. Gotta be something extra in here, right? Is that enough? Nope. Alright, food, shovels, skeleton key, torches, and let's get going. Solitary sub for the 14th month in a row. Thanks for the resub, Solly, much appreciated. So, gonna get going on this mission. We have some weird items here. Let's see how this works out. We update the sub counter in a minute. When am I gonna play Civ again? When I feel like it. I don't have a very good answer past that. Version 9 certainly makes that more appealing to me. We have Darkest Dungeon right now, and we have XCOM 2 coming out next week, both of which are pretty exciting to me. So it's unlikely Civ is going to make an appearance until version 9, but if I get a fiend for that, if I get a feel for that and really want to play, then we might anyways. So.
And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Alright, I'm worried about stress in this lineup. 100% of room battles. And I'm a little bit worried about my sustainability with healing, but we'll see. Here for cash. Don't care about items. Surprise round. So these are speed 10. So actually, blind fire. Did I turn blind fire on? I did. Good, good, good. And Civ on the 11th because I'm coaching Aqua. I don't know if I'm streaming that yet or not. Alright, what's my hit percentage? 83. So I'm actually not top hit percentage here because he runs 28 dodge and they're running 30 dodge. So this may have actually been a mistake to run this over a accuracy item. It's resisted my fucking stun. Are you kidding me? 95? We have 30 on top of 169, 159 rather. So 160 minus his, well, actually it's not all that rare. It's pretty annoying. We don't have mark on here. I haven't messed with my skills. This is a little bit unfortunate. Do I want to stab it? I kind of want to stab it. I don't have stab on my skill bar right now. Resisted. I think inventory management, Gren, is part of your part of the gameplay. So, do I miss it? Do I wish there was a bigger inventory? Yes, in the same way that I wish my characters were more powerful. Do I think it needs larger inventory? I don't know. Inventory management is definitely part of this game. Alright, can we stun him this time? Yes, we can. Cool. It's like we didn't even have that first round. We'll try again. It's blind fire. Alright, there's our speed buff. Our first round, literally our first round was like 2 misses, a resist, and a resist.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Okay. Wow. I went light on accuracy items. I'm not sure that was a good idea.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Fucking stop resisting that. Stress goal 1, party 0. Stunner -2. 65% chance to stun, we decided. We've missed 3 out of our 4. Wrecked by this ghoul because they can't stun him. Feel free to stun him. No. 3 out of 4 now? 65% resist? As in, we have a 65% chance to stun him, not he has a 65% chance to resist. Fucking cool, man. Alright, well, that doesn't bode well. Let's turn on some useful skills over here. Fourth one. Weakening curse. Artillery. I don't think he's gonna hit with anything, so I don't think it's gonna matter. We just took a ton of stress for that. It's alright, we kind of want to camp early anyways, but would have liked a little bit more time. Didn't bring holy water. No, there's a fight here. Let's turn the torch up. Let's try stunning the ghoul. Any chance of that happening? No. Try blind fire first again.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Did this crit me? It did.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
It's a game worth $20. I like the game. Bit worried about my Arbalest health. We're gonna need to camp really soon here. Can we stun it? Oh my god. That's 2 stuns out of 6 now, I think?
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Could have absolution there more than better. Nice dodge. Finally a crit. It's our first crit.
Their cursed champion falls. Be wary.
I can get rid of
Triumphant
those.
pride precipitates a dizzying
Vine
fall.
torches. Getting wrecked. the command moderators for oh, if I go there I can't camp. Do I want to camp first? Yeah, I actually want to camp first.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Okay, let's take a look. I want to dark strength someone. Let's take off the map to reduce the amount of stress we take from dark strengthening someone. I want to restrain crossbow. I should have brought a couple herbs. If I had more cash, I would have. I don't have any abilities I want to use there. Take both of these. That'd be 6. I don't have any way to prevent. Oh, I do. I can prevent ambush. It's a lot of stress. How much? All companions increase stress by 7. What? Oh, come on. I was trying to change characters, not actually cast that. Fuck. Not what I meant to do. Well, not intended. I've had 2 questions now in chat matter about the NG plus.
As the light gains purchase.
Alright, we have to hit some crits. If we don't hit any crits here, this run's gonna be painful as shit. I wonder if the Arbalest can disarm traps. Let's have a look. 125, 100, 90, 110. So if I transfer it over here, it's a decent chance. Okay. Is there stun resist on this amulet? No, it's Blight Bleed debuff. Oh, right, and minus debuff. So when I'm trying to debuff people, there's less of a chance of that hitting. Alright, well, we're going to turn off this then for Abyssal. It's part of the reason why we're failing that. Oh, another trap. Alright. It's worth thinking about. Is the RNG in this game worse than an XCOM? No. RNG is always RNG. Surprise round is really nice.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Some big, let's say big crits right before he swung, so that would end well for me. Need to get a little bit superstitious after playing this game for a while. What's the crit chance? +7. It's the same. Alright, let's try for a crit here. Nice.
The ground quakes.
Get some stress relief out of that. Care about
These
those.
nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
This is the 3rd holy water we would have used. This is actually better than just using a regular torch.
The light,
Okay.
the promise of safety.
We're gonna get stress cast on unless... Nope, no one less. We low-ended. Our damage is 12 to 28. That's what we get for not killing this guy.
A powerful blow.
Okay. Still not using Yop? Nope. I'd use it more in my buff, but the buff is really situational. The buff is when you're actually bleeding. That's why you want to use that. Alright, let's throw some heals. Big 1 point heals. Plus 40% stress damage. That's a pretty nasty debuff. He's already active this round. That's Absolution. I want this guy dead. He's resisted the bleed though. Overkill, but the stress relief is really welcome.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
Fuck you. Yeah, remember what I was talking about when I was like 2 stress items is a lot? Maybe should be marking for the plus crit percentage. I need to get some crits on her. Lower that stress. Should have moved again. Although he probably, or she can probably kill this guy. Even with the debuff. Nice. Good work, Blind Fire. That corpse. Get it down.
A decisive pummeling.
Crit mod on Blind Fire, by the way. Knock him back. No. Hey, Sharktooth. 2, so it's actually not very good. But I gotta hit this guy, so.
Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
It's annoying. Alright, fight right ahead. Another treasure room. Ghouls. I still have the speed buff? Oh, I did. Nice. What's the damage then? 6 to 14. They have 14 health. Alright. It's 12. She does 12 to 28. We just low-ended like 3 times now. Alright. I can probably just kill this. They have 85 blight resist though. Blight chance is only 129. 150. It's about a 75 to hit, right? It's 159, so call it 160. 160 minus 85. No, it's a little bit low. What did I say? What? 160? So it's 75. Okay. Yeah, about a 75% chance to kill. Will the blight kill it too? Yeah, it will. Could maybe stun the ghoul. Ghoul's gonna get a round off anyways, though. Still, might have been better than having it get 2 rounds off.
Unforgiving.
Not sure. Ren's alright. Would you fucking hit a stun? I have a plus stun item.
A devastating blow.
So we need to see that pretty much every round though. That's my accuracy.
Tribute received.
Donation from Sui says donating for the first soldier on XCOM. Thanks, mate. Thanks for the $5. Don't know when that's gonna be yet. I don't really. Well, 5 to 9. Okay, hoping for a crit. That's all right.
Monstrous size
My stress
has
relief,
no
no.
intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
I know what you meant, Sui. I know what you meant. Point's gonna. My point is that. Yeah. All right. You have to remind me because it's quite a ways away to be donating for that. Some stuns. It's good. Pretty bad. If I just shot him, he'd be dead now. He gets another action off. Should stop getting moved. Get stunned. Stressful mutation. Alright, we just got fucked. That's afflicted now. Oh, focus is a really good one. Too much stress though with the double stress items.
The eye of the storm.
It's just taking too much. Really good one for us. I don't know what focus does, but just the stress reduction is fine. Oh, that would have been better. I'd much rather kill this guy than the other guy. Hoping that would kill. Leave him at 1.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
To heal here now. You know, or they could both crit me in a row while I have a bleed on that, so this means there's a pretty solid chance it dies.
Fast or expire.
Alright, we can get him off death's door. Thanks, Gran. Can't heal from this position. Should have taken advantage there while I was thinking of it. Alright.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Leave that around. Get to crit twice more. Pretty annoying. Group is not keeping up in health right now. % of room battles, we have to go north then. Probably gonna end up feeding some food directly to this guy so he doesn't die for the next fight. Alright. We have to camp again as 8 though. Yeah, still should be fine. Told me I get a virtue. You get a virtue. It's good. It's good. Okay. We have a round without them. Accuracy and crit, okay. Do I want to run blind fire here? I don't think I do. Okay, big heal. He only has 31 health, so and he was at about 12.
A dizzying
So
blow to
over
body and
like
brain.
half of that was totally wasted. Monster crits are becoming a problem right now. I transfer my A-bomb sometimes, but in this particular comp, he's here as a stunner, not as anything else. So in this particular comp, I have no reason to really transform him. Good absolution there, probably would have been better.
This expedition at least promises success.
Alright. Okay, there's no room fights up there, so I don't even have to go up that way, so I'm not going to. This is kind of leveling the A-bomb here, leveling everyone else to 6, picking up cash is the goals of this mission. Potentially going up for those items might have been worthwhile. This is only one fight for 2 item interactions, but at the moment I'm feeling a little sketched out by this performance. Just not Vestal levels of healing.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
We know there's a fight in this room. Okay, it's a stress reduction fountain. Good. I am liking the Lock of Fury making me go first most rounds. I'm really disliking the fact it's not fucking stunning anything though. I can't successfully do anything to that guy, I guess. We're gonna heal. I'm a bit worried. They can just crit me down. Coral does a ton of damage. Oh man. If we were gonna act first though, we should have killed it. Should have done the damage with the guy. Stayed a stressful incantation. I wish I knew the exact turn order each round as opposed to seeing it as it unfolded. Then I could have made that decision better. Oh well. Yeah, there's Coral doing a fuck ton of damage. It's a lucky dodge. Or fortuitous dodge, maybe. I mean, his dodge is, I guess, only 35. He's dead to the dot. We don't have to worry about him. Stun this guy. I'd like to kind of self-heal too, but I think stunning is still the better action. Should die to the Arbalest.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken. Impressive.
Okay. This is a level 5 dungeon, yes. That's why they hit for 1,000,000 damage each.
Precision and
Good.
power.
dodge. Should have stunned. Alright.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Fuck. When you don't have, it's 50-50 on shitty treasure versus stress heal. When you don't have the rest of it. Does she have Bend and Hope? No. I really wish I had a Bend and Hope. Be really good here. I do want the gold. 81 stress is starting to get really high. Do we camp now? Guess we could camp now. Just kind of hoping to save that. That's okay.
A moment of
Is
respite.
Houndmaster better as
A
stun
chance to
support and
steel
stress healer?
oneself against
You
the
can't
coming
use the
horrors.
Houndmaster as both a stun support and a stress healer because you can't do them from the right positions. You can only stun from position 1 and position 2, and you can only stress heal from position 3 and position 4. If you mean, is he a better stunner than the Abomination? Possibly. His stun percentage is better. He's not quite as fast. He's not quite as tanky. He doesn't have the self-stress heal that the Abomination has. He's different. They fulfill a similar role when I'm not transforming the Abomination. I don't have Encourage either, so this is just basically damage buffs. I can't run Dark Strength here. Just don't have the stress to do it. So it's this. Could either run Marching Plan or no Nighttime Ambush. I think no Nighttime Ambush is what I want to run here. I mean, part of the reason why we're running this group is this guy needs to get to level 5, he's only level 4. It's part of the problem with his accuracy right now. We're in a level 5 dungeon, he's only level 4. And everybody else needs to hit level 6.
The way is lit.
So.
The path is clear.
And we need gold.
Require
We need gold
only
very
the
badly.
strength to follow it.
So I'm basically out of items to sell. Alright. 125 disarm. Course. Of fucking course.
Mechanical hazards possessed by evil intent.
All the stress healing we just did went away from that. Another fountain. Potential chance to get stress healing.
A
Good.
singular strike.
Give me 450 more gold, right? Okay. I mean, Houndmaster stun and the stun from the Abomination are really similar. They can both pick up the first 3 targets, which is really important. I don't really want to hit there. I want to use that for the Arbalist. But I don't want this guy getting another round. But I guess I'm more worried about him getting another round than I am wasting the shot on these 2.
Masterfully executed.
This is just for the damage. I'm not actually expecting it to stun again, although it did. And actually save this an attack. That's fine. Yeah,
Well
high,
struck.
same crit percentage on that one and lower damage, that's fine. I think think that heal is more reliable at this point when for 7 than it is to use this guy, this heal here. And a crit, nice. That's stress relief. Alright.
Remind yourself that overconfidence
Yep.
is a slow and
Rolled again.
insidious
That's
killer.
too bad. We rolled 50-50 twice and lost. But I didn't bring holy water. This is the 5th time I've needed holy water this fight, this mission. This is a lose-lose on who I stun. Okay. Nice. Line fire crit's nice. Good. Just keep spamming criticals, please. That would be very nice for my stress healing. Don't be afraid to actually hit a fucking 65% stun on this asshole. That's a single target stress nuke. 96 now. It's really bad.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
I'm really disappointed with the stun percentage. This is really, really unfortunately low. I mean, this is 129 base and another 50. It's 159. The fucking ghouls. I mean, we talked about it. 65% chance to hit those stuns, and we've missed all but 2. Which is just beginning to be nuts. It's a damage buff.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Oh, I don't care if you interact with that. I was either going to be you or the Hellion anyways. You're going to get that damage buff, so it's okay that he ran over and touched it, I guess. We're almost done this mission. Stress is being a pain in my ass. Fight here. Wouldn't let me hit torch in time. Okay, good. That's not on my guy. That's fine. Alright. I don't want... He's gonna die. I'm gonna focus him twice. I guess we stun someone else. Yeah. 11 health. Damage of the Abomination stun better than the Houndmaster. The Abomination base damage is higher than the Houndmaster. I think the actual stun percentage damage, I think it's minus 50 on the Houndmaster and minus 60 on the A-Bomb, but I'm not entirely sure on that. I have to look at the numbers again. I know it's minus 60 on the A-Bomb. We can look at the Houndmaster next time we're somewhere. Stress relieve him. No. Alright, cash again. We need.
Victory.
We can get rid
But a
of
victory
bandages.
nonetheless.
Okay. Too many torches, apparently. Gotta be watching if they're kills or scouting. It's different. But I'd have no idea. I mean, if I was in the darkest, if I was in 0 light, this guy would be 100 stress guaranteed. focus is the best one I could get on the Arbalest. I don't think it's actually giving her the crit. No, it's giving it to everybody else. So why is accuracy and crit the best one I could get on her? I think the one that would be best I could get is either powerful, which is a damage buff to other people, which is better than accuracy, or possibly, isn't there one that stress heals from time to time too? That one sounds better too. I mean, it's certainly a good one. I'm not complaining about the one I got. I'm not complaining I got a virtue at all. I was really lucky because it was early in the dungeon and it would have really sucked without it. But I'm not convinced this is the best one I could have gotten either. I think that is an exaggeration. He's stunned. Heal. For a crit.
Seize this
Alright, I
momentum.
want those.
Push on to the task's end.
So no more obstructions. We can dump that. It's an item. I can probably dump torches, honestly.
The match is struck.
Yeah.
A blazing star is born.
No, I don't. Oh, 10% virtue, so it does actually give me the crit. Okay, I take it back. So it does give it to me. I was looking for the buff and not seeing the buff. But I guess the focused counts as the buff. When I look at buffs here, I don't see the plus crit for virtue. Whereas I do when she casts on someone else, like right there. But it does look like it gives me that effect too. Okay. Let's not backtrack too well, it's actually the same amount of backtracking. Okay. Right. Well, in that case, maybe it is the best one I could have got. I certainly want the plus crit here. So that's how I was counting on relieving stress here. So far, my assumption is that I'm not convinced that the plus crit plus damage items are worth it for the extra stress here. Alright, stun. Blind fire the wrong guy. Still a speed buff. Good. Maybe stun. Because it's the Arbalest. The Hellion's on 0 right now, but I mean the Arbalest was not catching up, and she's got the stun. She's got a higher crit percentage than the Hellion. In other words, I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe you're right, Sully. Maybe I'm not thinking it through totally. Oh, come on! We just ate! We ate right there! Fuck.
No force of will can overcome a failing body.
Dude, so unlucky today. So unlucky this morning. Yeah, virtue, but everything else. Bullshit. Alright. It was either that or the torches, and I wanted the damage buff. I guess it's only one round of Hopeless, but Hopeless is gonna pass all the time, right? Okay, we just missed our stun. We're gonna eat so much stress here. Okay. Why not torches? Because I have 2 sun rings on, and I don't want to have this last fight without accuracy. Alright, I mean, it's the last fight. It's not really a big deal, but it's just the troll of, like, just having done that, just having eaten. Didn't kill him. Really surprised it didn't kill him. Nice miss. That is one mechanic I'm not really thrilled about. I'm not really thrilled about how much dodge the enemies gain each time, each level up. Because like on a healer, you're never this character, which is a combination healer and something else. It seems silly that this misses, that I can't apply weakening curse and I can't apply vulnerability hex because every time I cast them they miss without having plus accuracy items, and I can't run accuracy items on it because I need something to do with his other roles. I don't know. I don't like the fact that I have to have an accuracy item on every guy all the time. Better stress heal off. Bullet.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
Alright, some cash. We did successfully complete it, but
More
felt a little
bones
sketchy.
return to rest. Devils remanded to their abyss.
Can't run plus accuracy on a healer. Just not worth it. Opportunity cost of the other trinkets is way too high to be running plus accuracy on him. It's just annoying that he has skills that he basically... Any of the guys who aren't pure healing, like any of the support skills on healers are just much weaker because they almost never hit. Claustrophobia we don't like, that's a plus stress thing. Misses the spot. Yeah, that's kind of annoying too. Fear of beasts. That needs to go.